Good morning, fellow explorers. This is the NOAA Ship Okeanos Explorer. We're in the western North Atlantic. We are about 108 miles due east of Atlantic City, New Jersey, exploring this canyon for the first time.
Yeah, great view again on the Sirius camera. You can see two major clefts, one to the left and one to the right on Sirius.
You can see it's got a very robust skeleton. This one's old. This is a big colony. There we go. Wow, this is big. On the thickest part of that branch, you can see the nodes and the internodes. Tells you that this is a bamboo coral. Clearly, this is a pretty stable part of the wall. So this is interesting. It shows you that the original coral that built the skeleton may die away, but it's left behind a nice little pedestal for a variety of other invertebrates. We're getting a really nice diversity today. Looks like another one of these large bamboo corals. Well, very large. Look at that Sirius view. Wow, that's spectacular. So here we have our first bubblegum coral of the day. There's a really nice sponge too at the base of this colony. Well, it's going to be well over 1 meter tall and 1 meter wide easily. Our depth is 1,493 meters. Temperature is 4.05 degrees Celsius. So this octopus appears to be crawling up the crack along the side of the wall. It was not stationary, so there's nothing below it. Yesterday Mike said that this might be a pose that it's using for hunting prey or searching for mates, or may just be aware of the ROV's presence and putting on a show.
He might make it. Oh, he's gonna make it.
An awful lot going on in this little tableau.
Oh, and he made the jump. It's incredible the amount of suction power on even just one of those limbs.
Bruce Robeson and his colleagues at Mbari were able to go back and visit a single animal over and over again over a 4-year period. So that's how they know it takes 4 years for the eggs to hatch.
Outstanding. So one individual is sitting with those eggs for 4 years. Presumably one individual.
Yeah, as far as we know, she doesn't feed either. She just sits on the eggs for a long, long time. It's a really cool sight.
Yeah, we've had a blessing of cephalopods the last couple of days, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been good dives.
Note how different the left side is from the right side. We got all kinds of colonization and growth.
And yet you don't really see any geologic difference between those two.
So this is our first live colony of a true stony coral today. You can see the tentacles extended. Scleractinian corals are in the subgroup Hexacoralia, and so they have more than just the 8 tentacles. They have multiples of 6. So there's a beautiful desktop screenshot. Again, there's the Faria sponge. There's a lot of interest by sponge biologists in the pigments that sponges have and other biomolecules. People are interested, natural products chemists are interested to see what sort of properties those chemicals have, whether they can be used as medicinal compounds or have other interesting features. We just had the first ever deployment of the Sea Poke to test what the sediment depth is here. And by that little test, it was approximately 35 to 43 centimeters, so about half a meter, perhaps a foot and a half or so of sediment piled up here just on the edge of this large feature. Well, I have to give kudos to Brian Kinlan and Tim Shank and Martha Nazinski, who are the 3 biologists who suggested a visit to this particular location. They have been working on developing models to predict where coral colonies would grow in some abundance based on bathymetry topography, and backscatter, which tells us something about how hard the substrate is. And this area in Hendrickson Canyon, which had never been visited before, had elements that suggested it would be really good, and we have certainly proved that correct today.